Hello, colorful souls. Today we'll be talking about how do we determine the signs of our kin. And as I explained before, a kin represents the smallest measuring unit in the Mayan calendar, equivalent to a day or a human being. So a kin is a term used to refer to the galactic energetical imprint of a day or a person based on this calendar system. It carries all the potentials, gifts, and wisdom that our soul wanted to develop during our lifetime. It carries a specific quality of medicine essential for us to develop within ourselves so that we can offer it to the world. A galactic signature represents one of the 260 permutations of the Tolkien. These 260 permutations are a combination of the 20 solar seals and the 13 lunar tones. Before you continue watching this video, I suggest you pause and watch the videos called the 20 solar seals, the 13 lunar tones, and the structure of our kin, so you understand exactly what it is that I'm talking about. And also watch the video called How Our Kin Influences Us for a better understanding of how our kin influences us. So a kin is made out of a main energy, a guide, a hidden power, a challenge, and a complementary energy. So let's use an example. Let's say kin 139, blue solar storm. So first of all, let's find kin 139 in the Tolkien. So if we look at the Tolkien, on the line of the blue storm, we're looking for the solar tone, and there it is. So the blue storm is the main energy, and now we need to find out the complementary energy, the hidden power, the challenge, and the guide. When we start doing this, we need to keep in mind that each of the solar seals has a specific number going from 1 to 20 in the order of the kins that I have presented to you in the video, the 20 solar seals. Going from the first solar seal, the red dragon, number 1, until the very last, the yellow sun, which is written either as number 20 or as 0, because in the cyclical model of time, the end is only the beginning. The complementary energy, the ally or the analog partner, is on the right side of our kin. And it's very important to keep in mind that the kin is a mirror reflection of ourselves. So what we see on the right side of the screen is actually on the left side of our body. In order to find our complementary energy, we need to make the calculation 19 minus the number of our solar seal, of our main energy. So because the blue storm is seal number 19, the calculation is 19 minus 19 equals 0. And I told you before that yellow sun represents either 20 or 0. So the complementary energy of the blue storm is the yellow sun. The hidden power or the occult is the one underneath our main energy. To find our hidden power, the calculation we need to make is 21 minus the number of our solar seal. So going back to our example, we have 21 minus 19 equals 2. So the hidden power of the blue storm is solar seal number 2, the white wind. The challenge or the antipod energy is on the left side of our kin, so on the right side of our body. The challenge represents the energy directly opposite our main energy. If we arrange all the solar seals within a circle, then the challenge will always be the energy directly opposite ours, 10 solar seals away. So because the blue storm is 19, that means that the energy 10 solar seals away would be number 9, the red moon. And always remember that the challenge is going to be part of our Earth family. And for more information about the Earth families, you can watch the videos called The Earth Families and The Earth Families Part 2. The members of each Earth family are always 5 solar seals away. The more tricky part in this whole calculation is the guide, because the guide always changes according to our lunar tone. So For any blue storm, the complementary energy, hidden power, and challenge are always going to stay the same, no matter what. But the guide changes based on each tone according to a mathematical sequence. The guide is always going to be the same color as our main energy. Based on the lunar tone of the blue storm, it can have one of these 5 guides: the blue knight, the blue hand, the blue monkey, the blue eagle, and the blue storm itself. So, for example, for the magnetic tone, the first tone, the rhythmic tone, the 6th tone, and the spectral tone, 11th, meaning all the tones with the 1 dot, symbol of the unity of the universe, the blue storm would be guided by its own power. So it would be what is called a double-powered kin, guided by its own energy. Then, for the lunar tone, the 2nd tone, the resonant tone, the 7th tone, and the crystal tone, number 12. So all the lunar tones which have the 2 dots, the guide is always going to be -8 solar seals away. So going backwards in the progression of kins in the Tzolk'in. So for us, we have 19 minus 8 equals 11. So the guide for these 3 tones would be the blue monkey. Then going forward, we have the electric tone, number 3, galactic, number 8, and cosmic, number 13. So all the lunar tones which have the 3 dots, the guide would be +4 solar seals. So that gives us 19 plus 4 equals 23, but we have only 20 solar seals, so 23 minus 20 equals 3. So the guide would be the blue knight. Then for the self-existing tone, number 4, and for the solar tone, number 9, the guide would be -4 solar seals away. So in our example of the blue storm, we have 19 minus 4 equals 15. So the guide would be the blue eagle. And for the bar, number 5, the overtone, and for the planetary tone, number 10, the guide is going to be +8 solar seals away. So in our example of the blue storm, 19 plus 8 equals 27. So 27 minus 20 equals 7. So the guide would be the blue hand. Now, going back to our example, the perfect guide, challenge, and ally would be the ones having the same tone as our main energy, so the solar tone. The perfect challenge would be the red solar moon, the perfect ally, the yellow solar sun, and the perfect guide would be the blue solar eagle. But for the hidden power, in order for it to be perfect, the numbers need to add up to 14. So the sum of our main energy and our hidden power needs to be 14. So 14 minus 9 solar gives us 5 overtone. So the perfect hidden power would be the overtone white wind. It's not to say that any of the solar seals are any less valuable if they have other tones, but the ones with this perfect tone creates this perfect resonance between us. That's it for today. Don't forget to visit the website lawoftime.org, where you can find a lot of very cool resources for learning about the calendar and integrating it into your life. Also, if you have any questions about the 30-moon calendar or the Tzolk'in, you can always write me a message on Facebook or on my email. I'm also available for private galactic signature decoding sessions where we discuss more about the structure of your kin and how these archetypes influence you. Until the next time, I'm wishing you a most harmonious day. In Lakesh.